Alright, so this is day one on the road to 700. First back workout since I decided to start this little project. I don't really know exactly what we're going to do today. The first 2 weeks here are just going to be where I'm figuring stuff out. The meet is in late October. I think it's like the 22nd. So I've got a long time. That's 14 weeks out. My peaking program is a 12-week program, so I've got a couple of weeks just to mess around, figure out how I'm feeling, work on technique, that kind of thing. If I feel like going heavy, I'll go heavy. If I feel like doing more reps, I'll do more reps. Right now it's just playing around with it a little bit. I'm still in a bulking program at the moment, so trying to add a little bit more strength and size on now, leading up to getting into the programming and the nutrition that I'm going to need to get up to the meet. I've got about 10 pounds to lose to get into the 198-pound class, so probably going to try to go ahead and do that earlier rather than wait until later, so that any strength decrease that I see from losing a little bit of weight can be mitigated and then built upon going forward. I'd like to get down 195, 198 in that range and just kind of sit there for the next few months, try to get my strength up as much as I can in that time. And for the meet, we're going to look at probably trying to hit a 600-pound deadlift. I feel like that's pretty good. So that's the plan. And today, like I said, we're going to mess around, see what I can do. Mostly deadlift, and then we'll do some more other back exercises, some accessory work, and mess around, try to do some building. We'll see how it goes. So all the warm-up sets felt pretty good. Back is loose, no issues. Heading on up, see if I can get a little bit heavier. See what we can do today. Cool. All right, so first working set there at 405. I just did, was it 3? Feels good. Hips are shooting up a little bit early, so working on that a little and try to get that ironed out. Play with it a little bit more at this weight and see what I can do. All right, so that time it was a little better. I think I got that ironed out. Try to head up a little heavier and see if I can keep it there. So 495 for a double, felt really good. No issue with that. Probably could have got 3, maybe 4, but trying to leave a little in the tank, go up a little bit heavier, see where I can get. Was not ready for that. I mean, it's just a defensive. You don't just slam it down. Come on, Jeremy. No, I don't have it today. No, that's equal to what I did last time. have it today?
Give it a break.
Some days you got it, some days you don't. 545 is a little bit too heavy for me today, so feeling a little bit of tightness in this muscle that runs right here. I don't know. Anyway, we'll work on some rep work still. Do a little lower weight, higher rep next week. The week after that, we'll start the actual programming and hopefully head towards a big lift later on. We'll see. All right, so that did not go according to plan. Idea was that last week I'd pull 545 pretty easily, so this week I was going to do 545, probably for a double. Worked up to it, felt really good the first few sets, the warm-up sets, all the way up through 495. Pulled 495 for 2, felt great. Loaded it up to 545 and just didn't have it today. And you know, that happens. So I've been pushing really hard for the last few days, the last few weeks, hitting a lot of PRs. I've kind of been expecting a day like this to come along pretty soon, and today was the day. And you know, it's one of those things you just expect it to happen every so often, and it's been about time. So you know, I'm feeling pretty good about how everything's going. I'm going to take Friday off from deadlifting. I feel like I strained that hip flexor a little bit on my left leg, so we'll keep it light, just do some back work. Think I'm just going to deload on everything else this week and come back next Tuesday and try to get after it hard again. Stay in sub-maximal, not trying to hit any more PRs, just going to work on a lot of volume in the sub-maximal realm and try to increase strength, and then we'll start the actual program week after next. So this has been the first day on the road to 700, and when we get there, we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.